All right, we're going to talk about how to create a form. So you create forms for many purposes. You should have looked at an earlier video that it kind of explained forms. But let's say you just had one person in HR department that entered certain information. For example, they only needed to see information about an employee name and maybe their pay rate. And so you wouldn't want a big screen or a big form, I should say, with lots of other fields on that form for that particular person. So we can create custom forms for lots of different reasons. But I'm going to create one for our customer table. So the way we create a form is we click on the table first. It could be a query. We'll talk about queries later, but it could be a query or another table. But we're going to choose the customer table, and then we're going to create. And what we want to do is create a form. Now we could create a simple form here, and this is the quickest and easiest, but and we could go to form design, but I want to use the form wizard. It gives us a little more control on creating a form. So I click on form wizard, and this small wizard comes up, and I've got the table customers selected. If I didn't already select it here, I could choose a different table or query. But what fields do I want to display? Well, I don't really need the ID number, perhaps. But how about I just want to see their first name, and then I want to see their last name. So I'm going to change the order a little bit. And maybe I just want to see their balance. Um, Maybe that's all the information I need. When I'm entering information or editing or reviewing information, perhaps, this is all I want to be able to see. So I could use this form just to see and enter that information. So I'm going to click Next in this small wizard. Now we have a columnar form. In this case, it'll display the information in columns. You can play around with this other as well. You're used to data sheet view, and so you can create something similar to the way you enter data using originally was the data sheet view. But we're just going to do columnar, and we're going to click next. And then we're going to give it a title. Why don't we say customer review data, or how about review customer data? And maybe this is just for the HR department. Um, so they want to be able to enter and review data in the HR department. So I'm going to click on, and now in this case, I can open the form to view or enter the information. In other words, I can use the form or I can modify the form's design by clicking this. We're going to go ahead and open the form to view or enter information. I'm going to click finish. And now if you notice, we've got this form and it created the form out here for us. Now we haven't saved it yet, but it will be listed under forms over here. And notice that it's got the first record in my table right here, Mary Smith, and just her balance. It's only got those three things. And down here, we have these navigation tools. I'm on record number 1 of 6. And so I can move forward by clicking this next record. I can look and I can look at the items. I can go to the last record here. And I can go to a new blank record here if I wanted to. I can go back to the first record here by clicking this, or I could go back one. Now it's on record 5 of 6, now 4 of 6. So we use this, we can go in and we can edit the information or just view the information. One thing that's kind of cool we can do as well, we can search for information in our table and that's maybe in these fields. So I might want to look for me. Oh, look, I just typed CAMM down there, but my name came up. I could look for somebody who's got $100 balance. You see how it brings that record, Mary Smith, here up and on our screen. So to save this, we can go to save, or we can just close it out, and it will ask us if we want to. You know, I lied totally. I thought it would ask us, but it saves automatically. I assume. Haven't played this with this in a little while. Should have done played with it before I did the video. So anyway, that's how you would create a quick form.